All right, guys, we are back. And we are sanded beautifully. And we have one coat of True Oil on this body. I just put it on. It's looking much better. The coat went on very evenly. I'm opting to do it without the sealer filler this time. We'll see how that goes. I've heard people have had success only with True Oil, so we're going to try that. But it's looking gorgeous. I'm sorry for not putting film up of it before I started throwing the finish on, but you can see, I think here, pretty well. But this is looking good. Really some very pretty wood here. It's got so many colors in it. It's got blonde, it's got kind of this pink color to it. It's got kind of some streaks and a brown and dark brown in it, some gray. It's just gorgeous. So, more to come on this. The plan at this point is I'm going to try and let these coats really dry out before I add additional coats. So I'm basically every 12 hours I'm going to do a side, provided schedule and everything allows me to, but which 30 coats is going to take me at least a couple months to apply at that rate, and maybe longer if I decide to do more coats, but we will see. I have some stuff to sell in the meantime. I'm selling the old neck that was on here, and I have to look for a new neck. I have to look for a bridge for it. So stay tuned for all of that stuff. It's going to be an exciting time. Anyway, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. We are underway, and I think it's going to really be worth the wait. I spent a good part of the day today. It's now 8 o'clock. I started probably around 9 or 10 this morning. Actually, maybe it was 10 or 11 this morning. And I spent a good part of the day sanding. Both to remove the previous True Oil and sealer finish, and to also get rid of all the scratches that I could perceive. And so I ended up sanding to about 600 grit, which I know is a little more than some people recommend. I've seen online people say sand to 220, sand to 320, sand to 400. I just didn't feel that I got enough of the blemishes out without going all the way to 600. So the True Oil seems to be adhering pretty well. I wiped it on, wiped it off. It feels like a very thin film of it remained on there. So we'll see how that goes. I'd rather have like an infinitesimal film go on with each coat than have it go on too thick and get gummy or have some other kind of problem. The trick to making True Oil really work and really be beautiful is having the patience to take the time to apply these very thin coats, very even coats, allow them time to dry, rub them out thin them out, and do it pretty quickly, because this stuff sets up in about 30 seconds. It starts getting tacky. So I do a little dribble here, I spread it out as far as I can, I have to do a little dribble there, spread it out, and I just keep doing that until I've covered the whole body. And I really try to be efficient and focused and look for any place there's maybe some extra buildup or a kind of a blotchy spot to spread it out while it's still thin enough to move. And if you're able to do that and avoid any drips running off the sides, you can be pretty successful. Even if you do have a drip, if you're watchful, I had one right up here. If you're watchful, you can usually catch it and spread it out before it leaves a dribble mark. So, but I'm excited. I'm finally underway. So things are going to start heating up next week, and the week after school starts back up, clinic starts back up, and work probably will be starting up either that week or the next. So I won't have too much time to do much more than throw a quick coat on a couple times a day, but that will give me something to distract myself and make the coming months pass a little more quickly, hopefully. So thank you guys again for your patience and encouragement. This is True Oil Application Deja Vu. So more to come. Take care. God bless.